Now then, my friends, boy, have I got a treat for you. Not so much of a treat for me, because in today's vlog, my friends, I am going to swap my all-electric Porsche Taycan for this, a Tesla. I've gone to the dark side. Now, I've always had a dig at Tesla owners. I've always said they're sort of like a religious clan.
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good. How can this be for the greater good?
Within the same religion kind of thing. So I'm going to take it for a test drive. I'm not swapping it totally, obviously not. I'm just going to take it out on a test drive. You'll see in a future video that I'm here at GridServe all-electric forecourt in Norwich. Now, it is the forecourt of the future for electric cars. I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. You know me, I'm not a massive fan of electric cars, but GridServe electric forecourt is a step closer to being an all-electric future, which you'll find out in the next video. But this video, we're going to take a Tesla for a test drive and see what the difference is, because every time I've put a video out, they've gone, you should have bought a Tesla, you should have bought a Tesla. So Tesla owners, I'm about to take the test drive in one of your adorable Teslas that you so much love. Why? It's like a big iPad on wheels, isn't it? I've never been in one. It's going to be quite interesting. I know the infrastructure for Tesla is miles ahead of anywhere else. However, if GridServe have their way, then it won't be. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favour, do hit the subscribe button. It is completely free and it will push out this EV videos to the public and let them make the choice for themselves whether electric cars are the cars of the future or not. Anyway, without further ado, my friends, let's go.
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good.
Right, so you basically scan the barcode on the side of the car. You don't have to pre-book it days in advance. You can literally book it on the day. I've just turned up here and found out that you can actually test drive these cars. So this is the Tesla Model Y hatchback long range all-wheel drive 5-door auto with a 351 mile range. It says real world estimate is 298 miles. Battery size 75 kilowatts and rapid charge 10 to 80% in 27 minutes. So we're going to book, you book an available slot, you basically can book it for an hour and test drive it for a whole hour, and there's lots of different slots here. So I'm going to pop mine in now and we're going to get in it. I'm going to take you guys with us on the GoPro and we're going to see what it's all about. All these Tesla drivers, you should have got a Tesla. The amount of times that I hear that in the comments section. Right, let's get this booked and get it on the road. Okay, so we're inside the Tesla Model Y dual range long motor. That's a long word, isn't it? We're just going to go through basically what the screen does now. To start the car, you've got a little card that you put underneath. I put my foot on the brake and then that basically starts the car. So this gentleman's now going to show me on screen basically what it does. What was your name, sorry? Tom. Tom, so Tom's going to show me on screen what this does. Okay, so what we've got on this screen then, what happens?
So everything comes up on your screen, pretty much everything is controlled through this. So you've got your navigation as standard, the car which when you go into drive shows you where the lines are on the road and shows you any obstacles, any radio controls at the bottom, and then sort of every other control is done through buttons at the bottom. So if we click on the car menu, it'll bring up your controls. It's where you can adjust your mirrors using the left-hand scroll wheel, as well as your steering wheel as well, and then just saving those keeps those like that. You've also got pedals and steering, which is probably the only other thing you need to really worry about on a test drive, where you can then change your acceleration mode between chill and standard. If you go for the performance one as well, you do then get a sport mode as well. You've got different steering modes as well as different regen braking modes. So you've got creep, which like in a normal automatic, when you release off the brake will roll you forward. Roll, where when you release the pedals it just keeps on going, there's no assistance from the brakes at all. Or hold, which is sort of like one pedal driving. When you lift off, it'll bring you to a complete stop and hold you there like auto hold in other vehicles. Swiping down from this menu will bring you back up to the map, where you can also load up nearby chargers as well, which is one of the Tesla's big features, that it'll plan your journeys for you and tell you exactly where to stop and to charge and for how long. And then sort of just at the bottom, you've got any other controls, so you can sort of quick access to some of the climate controls, as well as your dash cam radio and some of the other fun features that the Tesla has as well. Your climate menu is accessed by swiping up from the top. Fan speeds can be changed, as well as temperatures just with sort of touch and slide, as well as where the air points, so sort of very different to your conventional car.
Okay, excellent. How do I get it on sports mode then?
So when it's in its sort of standard acceleration mode, that is its sport mode, so chill is sort of toning it down a little bit, but currently it sort of gives you the 500 odd horsepower, and your 0 to 60 is about 5 seconds. Right,
so we're in full sports mode, full regen as well, so we're going to take it on a little test drive and see what everyone bangs on about Teslas, saying I should have got a Tesla. Should have got a Tesla, you got the wrong car, that's where you went wrong. So we're going to find out what it's all about. Right, down to drive, and that's really weird because now it's actually showing my car to the side of me there and the other one to the left of me as well. So I'm in drive. I'm going to be very careful to start with because it's a different car to mine, so I just want to get used to it. Exit only, so let's take it out of here. There we go. Very quiet, no engine noise inside. On mine you can actually, on the Taycan, you can hear a whir, etc. This is strange because it's showing everything around me. You've got the map on there. How do I get out of here? I go right here, I think it is. Oh, blimey, I tell you what, the brakes, good grief, they're a bit snappy, I tell you. Right, here we go, let's get out of here. And then let this police car go. Come on, here we go, indicate. And then let's get out of here. Oh, okay, yes, it's extremely nippy, this is. My word. Right, okay, let's get onto the main road. Oh, that is, that's, wow, okay. That's a lot, it's got a lot more torque in it than the, how do I get out of here? I'm going to go around, trying to get out of here. I don't want to go to McDonald's, let's turn around. I've not got the sat nav on. You can see behind me, there's a screen with the camera behind me when you go on the roundabout. This is extremely quick. Okay, I'm liking the actual computer system on here. What I don't like at the moment is, and it is on mine, is the regen braking. Because as soon as you take your foot off of the accelerator, it's immediately slowing down. Now mine does that if you have the regen braking on, but this is, there must be a way of turning it off, but I'm not going to start messing while I'm driving a new car. So here we go, let's get on the main road and see what this acceleration is like. Here we go. Right, I'm going to put my foot down in a minute, within the speed limit. Oh jeez, that is mad. That is absolutely mad. That is crazy. Yeah, that is fast. That's exceptionally fast. Okay, you can see that, you can feel the dual motors. Let's get out of here. Turn down here. Right, national speed limit here, so we'll overtake. Okay. 59, 58, here we go. National speed limit, come on. Why are you beeping at me? It's 70 miles an hour here and I'm not doing that. Now my speed limit, what I'm not keen on is, on my car, your speed limit is at the front of you. There's nothing in front of you here at all. You've literally just got to look over to your left to see what speed you're doing. So you've got to look at this big iPad here to see exactly what speed you're doing. Not keen on that, to be fair. I like it in front of me there, 63, 64, but it is extremely powerful. Yeah, this is good. It's a bit, the steering is very sensitive, let's put it that way. Right, Wow, you can see the car on the screen as well. You can, every car that comes past or that is near me, you can actually see. So there must be cameras all around this car. The technology on this and the software on this far supersedes the Taycan. Now there's a van overtaking me, yeah, and you can see it. You can see that van on your screen. That is really weird. Oh, that regen braking, I just don't like it. I just don't like that regen braking. There's got to be a way. I'm gonna have to pull over and try and turn that off, because as soon as you take your foot off, I'll accelerate now, but as soon as you take your foot off, it's slowing down immediately. Right, anyway, come on, onwards. Right, I have to say, I've just pulled in there just to put in grid serve so I can get back, and I'm indicating to pull out onto the road, and there's a camera there showing me actually what's coming, although I'm not going to trust it. I'm actually going to look over my shoulder, which is a bit strange, because it is there. I can see exactly what's coming. I guess you'll get used to it, but the software on this far supersedes what Porsche have got, but I guess this is where Tesla wins, because the car itself, I don't know, it's just it doesn't seem overly well built. It seems plasticky. I mean, it just seems to be like corrective steering. It's actually taken over my corrective steering for your safety. It's strange. It's like actually taking over me driving. I was fine. I mean within the lines. Right, we're within the speed limit. The actual build quality of it is not good. That's the issue with Tesla. If you could put this software into the Porsche Taycan or the Audis, happy days. Really, what Tesla should be doing is selling their software to other car manufacturers. Then they'd be on a winner. They'd definitely be on a winner, because the software is, I'm indicating here, and you can see it shows you everything on here. It actually sees there's a van in front of me, a car. It's seeing the car in front of the van, which is, how does it know there's a car in front of the van? Does anybody know that? Tesla owners? Because surely that camera cannot see that car in front of that van. It's very, very strange. The software on this, great. Build quality, speed on it is insane. I mean, it's insanely fast. I'm not keen on that regen braking, as I say, but software far supersedes, and also the charging network. But other than that, it's great. You can even sing along to karaoke on screen. I wonder whether you can watch TV on here as well. I think you can get YouTube and everything on here. You could watch the McMaster on screen. Not while you're driving though, obviously. Right, come on, onwards. I mean, I have a Porsche.
I've got a Porsche.
And Porsche are renowned for being fast cars. Is this, just look up the specs compared to my Taycan. My Taycan is just the entry-level Taycan, but I've put everything on it. What's the 0 to 60 on that? And what's the 0 to 60 on this dual motor? Because I'll slow down to... That's absolute madness. That is just completely mental. I don't think I've ever been in a car that I just don't like that. It's braking on its own and I'm not putting my foot on the brake. Tesla drivers, is there a way of switching that off? I don't like the regen braking at all. It feels unnormal, it's just unnatural. Right, so we're doing here, look, right, this is a 70 stretch, so we're at 34. Ready, go, foot down to the floor, and we are at 70. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. Right, one more time, because we're on the open stretch. I just can't get my head around it. So we're at 30 miles an hour, right? 30 miles an hour, here we go. Foot down to the floor, and 70. Boom. It's just left everyone in the rear view mirror. That's not right, turn the indicator off. That's mental. That is absolutely mental. I need this software, this power. You can probably get the power in the Taycan, but you need this software. I can see everything around me. I can see the cameras. It's just the car itself. It's like built out of balsa wood. No, put this software in other cars and along with this power. It's just mad. Absolute madness. Right, so we're back at, do you know what? I'm sure it's very trustworthy, but I do like to look myself and just check over my shoulder. But there's cameras everywhere. There's more cameras in this car than, I don't know, PC World. Unbelievable. How many cameras are on this car? It's absolutely insane. I do like the software, but I want my miles per hour right in front of me there. It's off-putting looking at a little dial there on a massive great iPad. I don't like that at all. I think that in many ways is dangerous. And also, if you want to, and it's the same in my Taycan, if you want to change where the direction of the aircon is hitting you, you can't just grab a plastic piece of fan or whatever and move it up and down. You've got to go into here while you're driving, which is dangerous. You've got to flick up and mess around with your screen to change your air conditioning. Now for me, I think that's dangerous. You're not allowed to touch your mobile phone while you're driving, but you're allowed to touch a massive great iPad. I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, we're back at GridServe now. And I'll sum this car up for you and tell you what I think, but I think you already know, Tesla drivers. I've already said before, your software is phenomenal. There's nothing to touch the software in this car, but the car itself, I don't know, it's the build quality, isn't it? Let's reverse it back in here where we were, and where am I going for my thing? Where we go? Reverse. That's it. And you've got all the cameras on here again. There's side cameras, so I can see either side. There's a guy coming near me. In fact, you can actually see him on screen. It's showing there's a guy on screen here. That's absolute mad. Right, I'll reverse this and I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, okay, so I'll put in a clip here, by the way. This car makes fart noises outside the car so that pedestrians like look around and some strange other noises as well. Just have a look at this. What's the other one? The other ones? Different fart noises. And the sounds of the horn. Can you do that? There you go, something I never knew that I needed on a car, but kind of want. You want that fart noise as a horn. And also as well, it does like I can only show you a little bit of this for copyright reasons, but it plays a musical disco and opens the window and the boot. I'll show you a very quick clip of it. Here we go. There you go, that's absolutely insane. You can have a karaoke inside, you can watch TV, you can play computer games. It's absolutely insane. Tesla drivers, yeah, the software on it is absolutely fantastic. It's unbelievable. And also, the gentleman told me that all the Teslas actually talk to each other, so it goes to a central database, and these cars learn as they go along globally from all over the world. And they have LiDAR sensors over in the United States, not so much here apparently, where they know where a pedestrian is going to walk and the car will move away from that pedestrian. So software based, the car is absolutely fantastic. Build quality, it's just not there, is it? You know, I reckon Tesla, if you could just sell that software and that technology to the other proper car manufacturers, I'm going to get slapped by Tesla drivers for saying that, but you know, like Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, sell that software from Tesla to those cars, and you've got the quality and the software within it, and you're a step closer. And bring these GridServe, by the way, charging forecourts. The Tesla charging network is miles ahead anyway. By the way, if you want to lease one of these, GridServe do actually lease these cars, so you can test drive them and then lease them yourself. I've thoroughly enjoyed driving it. It was, I think it's 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. That it did seem a lot quicker than my Taycan, but let me know in the comment section down below. That's all from me today. Please do hit that subscribe button. It does push this electric car content out to the world and lets people know well, gives them their own, it gives my opinion on electric cars. Do I think they're the future? People ask me that, don't I? And I always say no, but I don't know the future. You know, I haven't got a crystal ball, but GridServe is a step closer to it, and the software on the Teslas are a step closer to it. It's just the build quality, you know, that's it. So anyway, Elon, if you're watching, sell your software to VW and Audi and other car manufacturers. Anyway, that's all from me today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
It's all about the greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?